Hi team! So I wanted to show you how to make a possibility packet if you aren't familiar with making a possibility packet, because as I've shared earlier in this Monday morning email, and I'm going to be sharing it on our team Facebook page today as well, if you share 50 samples and 10 possibility packets a month, you will see great momentum in your business. And this is something that must be done every month because it's about consistency and creating momentum. And it just doesn't happen overnight. It just doesn't happen if you do it 1 month. If you just hand out 10 possibility packets in May and do nothing in June and nothing in July, you're going to start to not see results, right? So this has to be done every month. So a great thing to get in the habit of doing is we're at the beginning of the month. We're at the beginning of May. Make up your 50 samples, make up your 10 possibility packets so you're ready and you work to hand them out. So what you might do is hand your possibility packets to someone who has expressed interest in joining your team, or someone who you would love to have on your team. Now, be careful because sometimes the best consultants come at the least expected times, right? Or it might be someone who you didn't even know was thinking about joining, or you might think this person over here would be a great Scentsy consultant, and it turns out it's really her best friend who would be the great Scentsy consultant, or something like that. So just remember, as you're sharing, to be really open to any possibilities on new teammates, and just share away. So like I said, if someone has been expressing interest in joining your team, you could share a possibility packet with them. Or I've heard of the cutest idea I've heard of, and I want to do this month, is have like your packets and like a note card or sticky notepad with you. And when you're out and about, if somebody is just exemplifying like Scentsy spirit with their customer service, or Scentsy spirit with their interactions with other people, write a quick note. Hey, I would love to work with you. You have exactly what it takes to be on our team. Your name, number, contact information, whatever, and stick it on this and give that to them, because that's a compliment, right? And I know that personally, when I'm at customer service places where people are giving me great customer service, that's what I look for in people who might want to be on our team, right? Because customer service is a great piece of that. So these folders I got from the Scentsy Family store, but you could use any sort of folder or envelope or anything to keep your information in. Don't let having the right supplies stop you, okay? You can use anything that you can find in your local hometown, probably anything you can find in your house, to create something that's nice to give to people who are thinking about joining your team. So one thing for sure to include in there is a catalog. And I've even heard of people including 2 catalogs and telling them, this one's for you and this one's to share with somebody else. That gets the potential new consultant in the habit of sharing Scentsy and feeling what that feels like and feeling if that's something that is for them. This is a Think About It document that I got. I first learned about possibility packets from the great Kelly Tenney. She's a superstar director in Ohio, I think. And she spoke at Scentsy Family Reunion in Indiana. And she talked about possibility packets. And this Think About It document was something that she had created and shared. I changed it a little bit. It's kind of like a little bit about my story, just a little bit. Basic questions about joining Scentsy. How much does it cost? How do you get paid? Is it a scam? How do I maintain my status? Those basic questions that always tend to come up when people are thinking about joining. And so it's right there for them to read over and to think about. The join brochures are a great thing to include. These are in the Scentsy Family store. But again, if you don't have the join brochure, don't let ordering them prevent you from making your possibility packets. There is information in the resources tab of our workstations that we can print off for a very low cost and have today to make our packets today. So, you know, things like the compensation plan, maybe you want to print that sheet off. You probably can even print off these flyers basically from the resources tab. I'm not positive, but this is an example of the starter kit on the back there. So something like that for your join brochure, something like that. Really simple. This is a sample we threw in a sample in this one so they can smell, because it's the smell that sells, right? You could include something about our current incentive, the Power Up incentive. I think that's a great reason for people to join right now, because all they have to do personally is sell $1,000 in the next 3 months and sponsor one new recruit themselves, and they win a tablet that says Scentsy on it. How cool is that? That is so achievable. And we all can do it. So I hope we're all shooting for that. And then your catalog, now you know, your card, of course, so they can get a hold of you and they know where to go to sign up for your team. And most importantly, a little note card of some sort. A little note that you can write on. So this probably won't be filled out until you know who you're going to hand it to. But you could put 10 note cards in your possibility packets. And then what you're going to do on those is, if it's your best hostess, you might write, hey, you have been my best hostess in the past 6 months. I really want to make sure that I share the Scentsy opportunity with you. I think you would be a great addition to our team. I personally would love working with you. Scentsy has changed this in my life, and I know it could do magical things in yours as well, whether it's saving for a new bike for your kid or a summer vacation. Let me help you figure out how Scentsy can fit into your life. We have a lot of fun things going on right now. And anyway, something like that you can write on the note. So that's a possibility packet, right? Super simple, but important to make these ahead so that you're ready and you're looking to hand them out. So this is my challenge for you today. It is May 2nd. This is our first Monday morning email of May. You have this week to make your 10 possibility packets, okay, till Friday, just till Friday, this working week, till Friday, to make 10 possibility packets and share them on our Queen of Scent Facebook page. Share them with, just share a picture of them, and so that I know you're prepared and ready to hand them out. And I'm so excited because I think we're going to get a lot of creative ideas for these possibility packets too. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm taking this challenge as well and making up 10 packets. So I'm ready to share those this month. So happy sharing, and I will talk to you soon.